Welcome back everyone to Forma Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the video channel producer, you can call me PD, and today we are going to be watching Baby Come Back Home. Let me confirm the title. Yes, it is Baby Come Back Home by Target. Now, Target is a group that I actually checked out a while ago. They debuted with a song called Awake, which I thought was actually pretty impressive for a debut, but you know, they had room for improvement, and I actually haven't checked out any previous comebacks. I believe they actually had another comeback previous to this. So we're going to be checking this out. This video was suggested by Danny from Brockhampton X. Thank you very much, Danny. This video was not on my radar, so I'm glad you suggested this to me. Now, before we begin, of course, this video is brought to you by our Patreon. If you would like to support us, we have a brand new drama club going this month. We just recently wrapped up Dating Class, and this time we are going to be doing a double dose of a drama called Kill It and Hotel Del Luna. Now, Drama Club is undergoing a new format change. Basically, we are going to be finishing 2 dramas every month. Now, that is a wild feat, but I want to make your patronage worth it. So, if you guys want to check that out, that is available for summer tier patrons, but the first episodes are going to be available for free to all level patrons. So, as long as you are even a spring patron, you can watch at least the first episode, but you got to be a summer tier patron to watch the rest. So all that good stuff is going to be on Patreon, patreon.com/formatherapy. Only $2 for the lowest tiers, summer tiers $10, and we have early access to reactions, we have live stages, we have all sorts of other good bonus content on Patreon. So if you guys would like to support this channel and some of my future film projects, please hit up our Patreon. However, supporting us monetarily is completely optional. Let's just jump into this video. This is Baby Come Back Home by Target, and this is your form of therapy. Oh, I forgot to silence my phone. Oh, this rapper, hello. Oh, this rapper, hello. Okay, interesting chorus. Oh, a lot of actually like voice filters and auto-tune in this. Oh. Oh. Oh, boy can dance. All right. I like that one of the rappers is pretty much wearing a crop top. It's not really a crop top because it's pretty long, but it doesn't go all the way down to his belly. It looks nice. Okay. All right, so Baby Come Back Home sounds very different from Awake. I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. Now, I will say I do like the song, and I see vast improvements from their debut. It's a lot more solid, definitely well more rounded out. Their debut with Awake definitely had touches of a little bit of that rookie group vibe to it. This one feels a lot better polished. Now, I do have some issues with the music video. Nothing in particular, but that is kind of the problem in and of itself, and I do kind of want to get into it. But before we actually do, this is something I started doing with new groups that I check out. I want to actually check their K-pop profile, do a quick rundown, see where they're from, how many there are. All right, so looks like it was a year and a half ago when we checked them out, because they debuted January 2018. Now let's see. They are from KJ Music Entertainment, formerly JSL. It's never a good sign when a company is formerly another company. And the members are Seulchan, Gi, Zeth, Hyun, Roy, Boon, and Woojin. Okay. Oh, it's pronounced Paun. Okay, Paun. Oh, wow, interesting. The guy that I really like, his name is Woojin, formerly known as Han, lead rapper, dancer, and maknae. Wow, he's the youngest. Interesting. Now, there's not a lot of info on their actual facts, which means that they don't have a lot of variety appearances, because that's where a lot of fans actually gather those facts. I know that as a group, they are more in the smaller tier side because they are underrated and they don't have this biggest fan base. They're not mainstream yet. And I can definitely sort of feel the presence of being from a smaller company from this music video. So I actually want to run through this video again and kind of point a few things out. So first of all, the effects in the video are really great. They really are. The video is going for something a little bit edgy. Okay. The video is going for something a little bit edgy, and that's great. Sort of like the overpass, the scratchy, the random noise, all of that feeds into the aesthetic. That's really good. But some of the editing choices I actually don't understand. So right now we focused on this one gray-haired rapper in the beginning, and then it moved up. It was a one shot, right? Very cool. I was impressed. But then he throws this, what is it, like a can? He throws it, and it goes to the other member who's supposedly right next to him, and it cuts. Yeah, that was a weird moment to cut. That should have sort of honestly just kept it as a one shot. It's a part of directing. When you're directing, sometimes you ruin the flow of a shot, and that ruined the flow of the shot. All right, so this is what breaks my heart. There is no set design. There is no interesting aesthetic, visually appealing notes here. I understand that they're trying to make the boys seem hard, but the factory, grungy warehouse setting, this is something that I have complained about many times before. It's a very tried concept in K-pop, and at least other groups, they try to accent it with lightings, whether it's LED lights in the background or something, forage, like random plants, gates, whatever. There's absolutely nothing here. And I think this just goes to show you the budget of the company and the production. I find it heartbreaking because I think if this scene was actually dressed a lot better, and if it actually looked more dope as this song sounds, it would have been way better. That was really cool. I love the way he actually dropped it. So I want to point out this scene, and compared to a lot of the other scenes in this music video, I think this is one of the better scenes in the music video. And they're just in front of like, what are these? Like shipping pallets or crates or whatever it is. These could be like random cardboard boxes for all I care. It looks way better just because they threw a light off onto the side that's projecting a colored light. It does kind of throw the video off balance because by large, this video is actually very devoid of color. It's very desaturated, and this scene is actually well saturated. You can actually see the melanin on their skin, so it is actually a little bit off-putting, but it's still one of the better scenes in the music video. I just wish that this kind of effort had been put into most of the scenes. Like even that previous scene where they're dancing in the alleyway, it's just so plain. They look so quote unquote epic or badass, and it's just the scenery is not selling it. Okay, that shot in particular stood out to me because I very much disliked that. So the first guy whips the camera, so they're going for a whip transition, and it doesn't always necessarily have to connect with the next shot. But what throws this off, it whips, and then it's a very static shot. It should have whipped to a shot that's in movement or has some kind of impact. But this guy does the same motion, but the mirrored version of it on the floor that does not connect to the previous shot. So again, either that's a weird editing choice or a weird choice from the director where he whips and the other guy pauses and then whips as if it was supposed to connect, but it doesn't connect. What it should have done was, it's like he whips the camera and the other guy is supposed to grab it into the scene, but that never happens. And it's just like a weird small pause of an awkward moment. Damn, this guy. Okay. All right. So if you're watching this and you're a fan of Target, I do apologize. I know I sound very critical and very negative, but you know, I don't ever put out reactions to things that I don't like. I only make commentary on things that I like or things that I think could use improvement. And I think that I have, I don't know, some semblance of critical analysis that I can provide in hopes that, I don't know, it just either makes other people better filmmakers or by any off chance the person who made this sees this and it helps them with their production going forward. Either way, I made this because I think Target has potential. I think Awake was pretty good, and Baby Come Back Home is a great improvement, and their members actually have a lot of charisma. And you know, this is the toughest part about coming from a really small company. It's an uphill battle, and you know, the idol industry is so tough as it is, but coming from a smaller company, and when you have lower budget music videos like this, you are climbing an even bigger hill. And you know, I don't want anyone to ever fail, but I do think that their company does need to step up their music video production game if they want this group to succeed. And I just think that this music video did not necessarily do a good service of propping up how actually interesting Baby Come Back Home is. Now, I don't know exactly what their sound is. Based on what I've heard, I've only heard Awake and Baby Come Back Home. I also independently checked out Beautiful. Like, they don't have a defining sound sound yet either. Obviously, I haven't listened to an album if there is one, but even beyond an album, even beyond B-sides, a group should be able to establish a sound just from their title tracks alone, and then the B-sides are what expands their artistic side. So I do think that Target still needs to work on their concept and their brands, but potential's there. I really like them. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Culture Study, and I hope you learned something today. If you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought about Baby Come Back Home by Target. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let's start a healthy conversation in the comments. Now, again, if you would like to support us monetarily, Patreon is the best way. If you go to patreon.com/formatherapy for as little as $2, we have early access to reaction videos like this, and at different level tiers, we have drama club reactions, we have live stage reactions, we have J-pop reactions, and all sorts of good stuff. So go ahead and check that out on Patreon. However, supporting us monetarily is completely optional. If you would like to support us for free, why don't you go ahead and just click like down below right there. It actually helps us out a lot with YouTube's search algorithm. Or if you're new, go ahead and click subscribe, hit the notification bell, and be notified when we upload a new video. And go ahead and check out this playlist for our other videos.